after repair value. So after repair value is one of the most important numbers that you're going to talk about when you're dealing with real estate investing and real estate wholesaling. Hey my friend, this is Ola coming to you live from myEmpirePRO studios. I am the author of Smart Real Estate Wholesaling and the creator of 11dayschallenge.com. On this episode, we're talking about after repair value. So after repair value is one of the most important numbers that you're going to talk about when you're dealing with real estate investing and real estate wholesaling. It's basically one of the numbers that will make or break the deal. One of the numbers, maybe actually the most important number here, but let's talk about after repair value. It simply means what the property is worth after it's been repaired. So as you know, in real estate wholesaling, maybe you don't know, real estate wholesaling is the heart and the science of finding deeply discounted properties using mass media marketing, because you have to be able to market. It's a numbers game. The more you're able to capture in terms of leads, the closer you'll get to a deal. The first house you encounter is very likely 99.99% not going to be a deal. The first person that you encounter that has a house to sell is most likely not going to be a deal, right? So it's a numbers game. The more you're able to generate leads, meaning people will raise up their hands and say, I have a property to sell, the closer you get to closing the deal. Okay, so now with everything in between that, you have to make sure you keep food on the table, and that's a place where I can help you a lot. That's one of the reasons why I tell you that it's a journey. This is a real business. It takes a certain level of skill set in order to get to a place where you're comfortable and you can say that you have a business. There are many people that have actually had success that fell all the way back to the floor, basically fell from grace, right? It's not just about closing one deal or the second deal. It's about building a real business out of this. So with that being said, we're talking about after repair value, which is basically what a property is worth after it's been fixed up. Remember, we're getting properties that are discounted. Usually it means this property needs some kind of work. It means this property needs a way you can add value to it to bring it up to speed, bring it up to the value of the marketplace so you can sell it for a profit. So you're buying low. Why would somebody in their right mind want to sell you a property at a discount? Why would somebody who has a property worth $300,000 want to sell it to you at $210,000 and they're in their right mind? Why would they want to do that? Well, it must be because the property is now some kind of liability. They have life crisis. They inherited the property. They don't have the resources to maintain the property. People are very quick to tell you that, real estate is an asset, but I'm here to break the news to you. For some people, it's a liability because it's taking money out of their pocket, maybe in the short term, right? But ultimately, it's taking money out of their pocket fast enough that they can go all the way broke before they get into profit. It takes time, it takes tenacity, it takes consistency, it takes being able to wait until you can convert the equity into money. And sometimes some people can't wait, and because of that, they have to get rid of the property. And those are the kind of people that we market to capture those kind of leads, right? Because you get there to solve the problem of need for cash, right? So they have a property, but they need cash now, right? So they say, you know what? I know if I wait, if I fix up this property, if I repair the property after repair value, right? I know that I can maybe get some more money. I can get $300,000, but I don't have the resources. I need some cash right now. So that's what you call distressed motivated sellers. Those are the people that we market to. So this question says, I'm having trouble figuring out what a property is actually worth. It's in the downtown area, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and an unfinished basement. Lot is 3/4 of an acre, sizable. The seller is trying to sell the idea that the house is very unique. Anytime somebody is trying to sell you the idea that a house is very unique, that's actually a negative for the most part for real estate wholesaling. Okay, and I'll explain that in a second. A house is unique, I guess, is supposed to sound really cool that a house is unique. Why not, right? that means somebody's going to be willing to pay more for it. Not necessarily. This is real estate. That means it's attached to the location. It's attached to everything that's going on in that area. It's attached to some kind of value. People that buy real estate buy them because there's some type of monetary value that they have to justify. Okay, so I'm not just going to walk into a neighborhood and just spend $500,000 just because it's unique and I want it. There's a part of us that do that if you're buying a home that you want to live in, but then there's the reason why a realtor is there to tell you, like, listen, that house is not worth $500,000. That location is only worth $300,000. So there's that purpose there to guide everything, right? So it says the seller is trying to sell that is very unique, which is, but it was built almost 100 years ago and there's a lot of work to be done. That means it needs lots of repairs too, right? Obviously, right? So, and there's a lot of work to be done. Any ideas other than running comps? Well, you have to run comps, okay? Real estate is location, 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 location. And that's why we have a new tool called the dealestimator.com. You go check it out. There's a page on our website, free calculators to help you determine comparables after repair value and also to determine the maximum allowable offer. We're going to talk about that later. So dealestimator.com, just go check that out. Use that tool to determine how much you're willing to put an offer on a property, because this is about putting out a lot of offers. If you put out an offer that's accepted, right, based on that calculation, because it can be 65% rule, 70% rule, or 80% rule, depending on your market, depending on the competition in your market, right? There's those many things going on. But the number one number that you need to figure out is after repair value. So the idea that you're not going to run comps and you're going to determine the value of a property is usually a sign that somebody is trying to cut corners, right? Yes, there are commercial properties, there are rental properties that you can determine value using other methods like the cost approach, right? But that's the exception to the rule. You have to follow the rule if you want to win in this game. You got to turn this to a system. So if your system, meaning repetition, consistency, something, a cookie cutter type of system you can use over and over again. But if you're going to be looking at unique properties, you're going to lose, you're going to miss your way. Don't waste your time. If there are no enough comparables in the neighborhood, don't worry about it. So you need at least 3 comparables, okay? Meaning a house that fits about the same size, structure, things, so you can compare it to the property and use it to determine the value. If you don't do that, the investors are not going to be comfortable buying the property. You're wasting time. You need to have a property that has comparables, minimum 3, preferably at least 5 comparables, so you can look at the property value and say, you know what, this property, you can feel comfortable, and then your investors can feel comfortable in investing, in even looking at any property or deal or lead that you bring to the table. So that's very, very important to note, okay? That's one of the reasons why I'm teaching you all the stuff, so you can have more data in your business. This lead generation is a big part of this, okay? So if you want to master that more and more, I have a free offer here for you. It's called Smart Real Estate Wholesaling. Just go to smartrealestatewholesaling.com and get this book for free PDF. And just so you know, you can also get it in paper, Kindle, or audiobook. It's completely available in any format you prefer. So that's what I have for you on this episode. Hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. I'll see you on the next one, and peace.